welcome to yet another Eat This and Not That video.
Yes, but this one is the best on YouTube.
That's so humble of you.
Welcome back to Ink Nutrition, where we are all about mind,
Body,
and food. My name is Jack, Registered Dietitian, your friendly neighborhood nutrition nerd.
Wow, that was great. My name is Hannah. I'm an outdoor educator, and I like all things food.
This video is part 1 of our series on health hacks. And today, we're going to be discussing healthy food swaps.
Wow, because who doesn't want to be a little bit healthier? Well, Mr. Dietitian, would you say that most of our health comes down to the choices we make?
You know, Hannah, you are who you are, why you are, the way you are, because of choices. All right?
Mr. Philosophy Life Coach, I thought you were a dietitian. Let's just simmer down.
But on the real, food choices do matter.
But I thought you were all foods fit and don't put a label on it. And there's no such thing as good food and bad food. Sound like a hungry hypocrite to me.
I don't think any food is inherently bad unless you have like an allergy to that food. But I also wholeheartedly believe that eating a certain way can contribute to a healthy mind and body, and that some foods are nutritionally superior.
You're literally saying some foods are better than others, therefore good versus bad, therefore still a hypocrite.
Okay, let's just move on.
Fine.
So here's a list of some more nutritious alternatives to some less healthy ingredients. Starting off with condiments.
Condiments. That's kind of a funny word, isn't it?
Okay. Should we look that up?
On it. Origin of condiments. All right, listen to this. The word condiment derives from the Latin word condire, which means to put in, preserve, pickle, or flavor. From this, we transition to the word condimentum. Sounds kind of like a spell. Salt was the OG condimentum of ancient times, and now the word condiment refers to many spices, sauces, and other flavor enhancers.
Now you know. Okay.
Tasty.
So, here we go. Dips. There's a lot of dips out there.
Baby,
you know, we got queso. We got, cheesy artichoke dip. Is that a thing? You know.
Yep.
Well, blue cheese dip, you know, those dips are delicious. And we should enjoy them from time to time, but maybe some healthier alternatives could be hummus.
They could be diplicious.
Diplicious.
Sorry, moving on.
Hummus. I think hummus is pretty dang good.
Hummus, yeah, classic.
Okay. Cheese. All right. I actually probably could not survive without cheese. I do love it, but too much of it is probably not great. So, I don't know if anyone out there has ever tried nutritional yeast.
Nope.
It's got this cheesy flavor, and it's like a nutrient powerhouse, especially when it comes to B vitamins. It's a great source for vegetarians and vegans.
What about jam? Are you going to tell me jam's not good for me?
You can still have your PB&Js. I think some jellies and jams are better than others, but an even better substitution would be sauteed berries.
Okay.
So if you get like a frozen medley of mixed berries, you know, like blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, and you just put it on the pan and you just sizzle it for a little bit, maybe add just a sprinkle of like maple syrup, it turns into a compote. I think that's how you say it. And you can add that, but you could add that to a sandwich, but also to your oatmeal.
Yogurt.
Yogurt?
I've actually tried this. It's really good.
We do it pretty often.
Yeah.
Next up would be mayo.
Mayo, tell us a substitute?
Sure. So how about some Greek yogurt? Plain Greek yogurt, all right? It's got that like nice tangy flavor. It's going to be higher in protein, less additives that you got in the mayo. It works really well on anything that you'd put mayo on.
Fabulous.
Like tuna salad.
Saucy. What about ketchup? It's always sugary. Everyone always says that it's like not that good for you. What can we do instead?
Ketchup is hard to live without. Pico de gallo. Try that one.
Interesting.
Yeah, but hear me out. It's good. It works on everything.
You put pico on a hot dog?
Heck yeah. Got some fresh onions and cilantro and tomatoes and a little herb action.
Okay. You do your thing.
It works on like anything that's savory. Same with like barbecue sauce. It'd be a good substitute for that. Sounds a little strange.
I'll try it. We gotta try it.
All right.
Just gotta try it. Okay, so here's one for you. Being from the Midwest, we are extremely partial to our ranch dressing.
Ranch.
We put it on baked potatoes. We put it on burgers and french fries and pizza and basically everything.
A little side beverage.
Cup of ranch. Give me a water and just we'll swig it down.
All right. Instead of ranch, I got two options for you.
Okay?
Depending on what food you're putting it on.
Okay.
All right. So if it's like your burgers and your pizzas and all that stuff, you want a nice creamy substitute.
Yeah.
Tahini. Tahini is sesame seed paste. It's used in Middle Eastern cuisine. It's very good. It's the main ingredient in hummus, and maybe it's an acquired taste. I think it's delicious. Give it a shot. Okay. And then when it comes to the salads, the normal things you put
normal
ranch on, olive oil and vinegar. It's just it should be a staple. It's so easy to make a homemade Italian vinaigrette. Just think 2 parts oil to 1 part vinegar.
Cool.
Okay, and then add some herbs in there.
So the OG condimentum, it's like a spell. Condimentum with salt.
It can enhance a lot of recipes.
Heck yeah.
It's really good, but too much is not the best. So some good substitutions would be 1, herbs and spices. I know that sounds a little lame, but like paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, thyme, herbs like that are gonna provide a nice kick.
Yeah.
Right? Lemon juice, anything acidic. Okay, so vinegar or lemon juice, surprisingly, is a great replacement to salt.
I should tell this to my mother because the only like spices we had was a salt container that was like this big and pepper, and that was it. And we had no flavor.
Did they like add the salt before they even tried the food?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like psh.
So try some herbs, spices, or vinegar, or lemon juice.
Give it a go and don't be salty about it. My favorite thing about eating is all the sweet treats that come along with it. So, in order to maintain a good balance of having sweet treats, how can we do so in a way that's relatively healthy to make easy substitutions?
That was well said.
What about like sugar?
Okay, sugar.
It's broad.
It is. And I think sugar should be included every now and then. Coconut sugar is an ingredient that I encourage everyone to try. You can find it at any grocery store. It's got a nice, unique flavor.
Groovy.
Applesauce as well.
Interesting.
Anytime you're baking, you can replace sugar with applesauce. It's good.
Great. Ooh, I have one. Ice cream.
Oh, God.
Ben and Jerry's.
Okay.
Midnight Delight.
Yeah. All right. Midnight Delight. What is in that? Get some frozen fruit, especially bananas. All right. Get some really ripe bananas, toss them in the freezer, and then put them in a blender with a little bit of milk, a little vanilla extract. That's all you need. And you're going to get a really rich and creamy nice cream. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's like, it's just pretty much like a thick banana smoothie.
It'll make you go bananas.
Yeah, it will. It's so
Yum.
good. It's so simple. 3 ingredients. And you can still toss in your dark chocolate chips and make it even more ice cream-like.
What about popsicles?
Yeah. Okay. Kind of the same concept.
Okay.
Frozen fruit. You can also use like an ice tray, and fill those with like fruit juice, 100% fruit juice. And just pop those out, and you got a nice, tasty summer treat.
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah.
Okay, chocolate chips. I would say Cacao Nibs is a great substitute. So Cacao Nibs are like a byproduct of the chocolate making process, and they have no sugar, but they still have that rich cacao flavor, or chocolate flavor, and are just really good for you nutritionally. Got a really solid, comprehensive profile of bioactive compounds.
Sweet.
Yeah, Cacao Nibs. But, it is sweet. It's pretty sweet. If you want to try to make your own healthy chocolate, just melt coconut oil, all right, and then add in some cacao powder with a little bit of honey. And
Really?
yeah, and it's really, really tasty.
Okay. So growing up, my breakfast meals consisted of Lucky Charms and Captain Crunch.
Me too.
I mean, the milk was good, but I imagine the cereal is not ideal.
Did the milk ever change color?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know, that's a little concerning. So, yeah. I would say there are some really good cereals out there.
Like?
The ones that are really high in fiber. So always
Life?
look at I think Life has a decent amount of fiber. Fiber 1, things like that. Anything more than
Life.
8 to 10 grams of fiber is going to be a good choice. Muesli is probably the best choice. If you haven't heard of that, it's a common grain-based breakfast that they have in Europe. It's got usually an oat flakes with dried fruit, nuts and seeds, a little cinnamon. It's very hearty and wholesome, but you can find it at most grocery stores. You may have to go to a health food store, a little specialty store, but you can find it. Look for it. Muesli.
Muesli. M-U-S-E-L-I.
M-U-E.
M-U-E-S-L-I. Okay, what about white rice?
Yeah, white rice, staple around the world, really. And I would just say a better option that you want to choose more often is the whole grain alternative. So brown rice, barley, quinoa, even cauliflower rice is a really good substitute. It's not a whole grain technically, but it's veggie that's being used as a grain.
Trickery!
Yes. All those are, I would say, better. More nutritious, more fiber.
Groovy. Keep in mind, we are not the food police.
So true. There's always a time and place to enjoy your favorite condiments and sweets. Trust me, Hannah and I both love our chips and local ice cream. But hopefully this list will just inspire you to make some healthier substitutions from time to time.
Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below and we will be happy to answer them.
Yes, and again, we are Inc. Nutrition. If you want any personalized nutrition coaching, check out our website at incnutritionllc.com. Until next time, happy snacking.
What do you think?
You look ridiculous. But I also wholeheartedly believe...
So you're literally saying some soup,
Olive oil and vinegar. 1
Okay.
part oil to 2 parts vinegar.
Fine.
Other way around. Your favorite condiments and...
Sweet treat.
Yeah.
Condiment.